So on today's podcast, we're talking to Roz from the HMRC, and she is the Tax-free Childcare Policy Lead, and she's here to talk through the steps of how parents can apply for tax-free childcare.
Well, thanks so much for inviting me on. It's exciting to be here. So Tax-free Childcare is a government-funded top-up scheme to help families with their childcare costs. Families can receive up to £2,000 a year per child, or £4,000 per year per child if their child has a disability. And this is to put money towards the cost of their childcare. And it is available for families with children aged 11 and under, or 16 if the child has a disability.
So people come in new into this and not really 100% sure what, the tax-free childcare is or whether they're eligible. Is it a complicated process to apply for it, or is it fairly straightforward?
In terms of how parents want to apply, it's actually really straightforward, and I can speak from personal experience as I'm a user of the scheme as well. Basically, they can go on onto gov.uk. It takes about 20 minutes. They need their national insurance number, as this helps government identify who they are and it checks their eligibility. And then they follow the online steps through gov.uk. If they don't have access to a computer or can't get online, they can also apply over the phone. And the helpline is open from Monday to Friday, 8 to 6. And I can give you the phone number as well, if that would be helpful. Okay, so the helpline number is 0300 123 4097.
We'll pop the number and the link then to the .gov website in our bio as well for this session. So if anybody wants to go on and even get some more information or to apply, it'll all be sitting for them there. I suppose a lot of people worry, when they're applying for this, that it might have an impact if they're receiving other benefits. We're wondering if you could tell us a bit more about that and if it does have an impact.
Sure. So you can't use tax-free childcare if you're already claiming tax credits, universal credit, or childcare vouchers. But those schemes do offer alternative childcare government support. If parents go onto the Childcare Choices website and put in their details around how many children they have and the ages of their children, they will find out what offer is best for them in terms of which childcare offer they can take up.
That's great. That's perfect. I have it all in writing as well. They can just go in and look it up themselves. Again, we can pop that link down as well, so they'll be able to have a look at that. We know some people at the minute are on the childcare vouchers, but we're talking about the tax-free childcare. What is the difference between those?
Yeah, I appreciate it can be a little bit confusing. So vouchers, they stopped in 2018 for new parents, but families can continue to claim them if they are already using the scheme. Tax-free childcare was introduced to replace vouchers as it's a fairer scheme. It helps parents who are self-employed, whereas vouchers are only issued through employers. Some families who currently use childcare vouchers could be better off on tax-free childcare, but it does depend on their individual circumstances.
So I suppose then probably the next question would be, what providers accept the tax-free childcare, or how does that work if you're already with, a childcare provider? What are the steps there?
So all providers who have been approved can accept tax-free childcare and vouchers. And this by approved, I mean by their local health and social care trust in Northern Ireland. And parents cannot check with their provider whether they are approved. And if they are, then it takes that provider around 15 minutes to sign up to tax-free childcare.
No hassle at all then?
No, it's really quite easy. And, as I said, I'm a parent, so I've been through the process of this scheme. So it's actually, I'm not just saying that, like, it works really easily. For every £8 that a parent puts in, the government puts in £2. And when you add this up over a monthly period, it's really quite a saving. And I've got an example for you. So if a parent has around £750 per month, which is what they spend on childcare, that parent would pay £600 into their childcare account, and the government would pay £150. And this, if you work it out over a course of 12 months in a year, it would save that parent £1,800 per child on their childcare bill. So it's really a no-brainer. They really should sign up.
Especially now with the cost of living crisis and the prices of everything going up.
And that's why I'm here today, to really help parents, remind them that there is government support out there, and we're wanting people to do more. So do go on to the Childcare Choices website and find out what government support that parents can get.
And there are reasons why people wouldn't be signing up for it.
I think they just don't know about it. I think that's, it's really hard to get messages out there. And we are doing a lot. Like, we've been doing this massive campaign to really promote the scheme. But I think there is some myths that that it's not a difficult scheme to apply for. The people simply just need their national insurance number to test the waters. And sign up is going up all the time. Just last week, we released new statistics, and over 405,000 families now are signed up. But there is still more families out there that we really want to reach out to. In Northern Ireland alone, take-up is quite low. Around 10,500 families are signed up. But if there's anything that you can do at Parenting NI to help promote the scheme, we're really willing to do anything it takes to get people to use the government support that is available to them.
I think it's fantastic coming from the HMRC that you're encouraging people to sign up for it. I feel with a lot of our parents, there's almost a stigma attached to signing up to things such as, benefits or support. Just even reach out for any kinds of support, whether that's financial or emotional. So it's fantastic to have you guys here today, really encouraging parents and telling us, like, the help is here for you. Please use it.
Yeah, absolutely. And as I said earlier in the programme, this scheme is available for those parents who are self-employed as well. And so it really is a no-brainer. It does give you money towards your childcare costs, which helps reduce your overall family bills.
So if parents go to sign up, where would they find their national insurance number if they don't have it to hand?
So for parents who receive a regular pay slip from their employer, it will be on there, but they can also register for the HMRC app and find out their national insurance number that way.
That's great. Thank you so much for coming and chatting to us today and giving us a bit more information and clarifying some of those questions and concerns that I'm sure some of the parents would have.
if there's anything else that we can do to help promote the scheme, then we're here to help and really want to help parents as much as we can.